So this is a variegated cuttings that propagated. So the issue with the variegated is you need to remove the new branch that doesn't have the variegations, such as this one. You see, it convert back to a normal stem. So I probably have to remove that and keep whatever the branch that have the variegation, such as I'm gonna show you in a bit. So I want the branch to grow from this side. Okay, this side gonna have some variegations, and the one that grow from here, it might not have variegations, such as this one. So I'm gonna remove this one. So now I'm gonna remove it, but I think I probably have to remove all the way down, so the new growth from here or here gonna have some variegations. So I'm gonna cut it all the way down to this. All right, and wait for the new growth that have variegations. So this is one of my variegations for 2 years. You see how strong it is? I keep cutting down, as you see here. So this is the finally that the new growth that carries some variegations. So right here, just in the middle, but at least on the top part where it keep going, it still have variegations. And as you see in the back, you have to inspect it. So you see all of the variegations is at the knot area. So it will carry on the variegations. If the variegations in the middle of the part like this one, I cut it off, and I just try to see if it continue with the variegations. So this one is in the middle and less in the knot area and very little variegation, so I have to cut it off. I think it is from somewhere here, or maybe yeah, from here. Yeah, so I have to cut it off because I don't want to grow all green again. It's such a baby. You see, it's very little bit of variegation, so I cut it off. This is another variegations that I propagated. You see all of the new variegated growth. So this is a way that I want it to keep the variegations, and I want just a slightly bit. So that's why you have to keep cutting down the one that is not giving a lot of variegations, or the variegation is not at the knot, to keep going. So this one's the one that I think I like the way it is. See, a lot of variegations. So you see how good the variegation is. So you have to keep going like this. See, I cut it down as well, as the variegation on top is less, so I cut it to keep the variegation going. So it's such a baby. It needs a little bit more attention.